let me tell you about some tips. Few areas which are busy in East London are Canning Town, is Stratford, is Isle of Dogs, and these are three very vibrant areas. Okay, my friends. So if you are living far away in east side, like in Hornchurch, for example, in Rumford, or those kind of, the side which are sometime very quiet, so you should come to these areas I'm telling you about and start earning money from them, from these areas, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. When I dropped off the customer, which I dropped off at Terminal 5, so from Terminal 5 I've been going towards Terminal 2 and 3, and then I've been going towards Hayes, and I got this job, and then I dropped off this customer at Terminal 3. So this is what I do. Whenever I go to Terminal 5, I make my route towards Terminal 2 and 3, and then I go towards Hayes. So if you want to follow the same pattern, you can just type Hayes railway station over the Waze map or Google map, whatever, and you should be going through Terminal 2 and 3. Okay, and that's what I do generally. Hi my friends, how you doing guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you are alright and keeping yourself busy and keeping yourself energetic and doing great in your life. Best wishes from me to you, and thank you so much for the great audience I have. And I'm so happy to announce that we are at more than 2k, the YouTube family. So it's such a pleasant and superb moment for me. Plus it's all because of you. This is your love and your support, I can say that. And I hope I'll keep making the productive and valuable content for you guys, so that I could interact in a better way with you. And obviously, you know I'm sharing the things regarding the jobs which I do, which are related to Uber and Bolt jobs, and I share the experience of mine, and the things, and I also do the analysis of the jobs which I do. Plus there is so many things, like during the jobs, which new drivers need to be you need to know about, so I tell those things in details. So but our audience is getting larger, which I really feel so much glad about, and thank you so much for your kind support. Thank you so much again. So guys, for the moment we have started, I have started this weekly earning series, means from Monday till Sunday, of one complete week earnings, with all the description what I have been doing during the jobs. I have started to tell the audience. So already the jobs are covered from Monday till Thursday, and today I'm gonna explain about the Friday shift which I have done. So let me recap. Monday I made 67 pounds 17 pence. So it was like a day off, but still I made 67 pounds, because I had to make the collect Uber points, because in morning 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. you get 3 Uber Pro points, uh, 3 Uber Pro points for every each trip. Yeah, so that was the reason which pushed me to work in Monday as well. But it was 64 mileage which I did on Monday, with earning of 67 pounds 17 pence, and it was 19 pound per hour shift. So Tuesday I made 286 pound 46 pence. It was 151 mileage which I covered, and this shift was amazing, and I make 28 pounds per hour. And on Wednesday I made 159 pounds. It was 74 miles which I covered during the jobs, and it was 17 pounds per hour. On Thursday I made 117 pounds point 37. So 117.37 and 67.2 miles of the jobs which I covered, and it was 16 pounds per hour. All right. So Friday shift, about Friday shift I'm gonna tell from right now till the end of the vlog. Okay, so guys, recap is done, and now I'm gonna tell you what exactly I did on the Friday shift which I did. So basically the shift was started midnight, I mean before the midnight of Friday, means when the Thursday was ending, quarter to 12 something, I started the shift. But obviously the earnings which I'm showing, it is about the every day, the around the clocks, like midnight till the whole day, right? So Friday, so I mean, obviously on Thursday shift, the first job is shifted. So from now I'm going to explain about the Friday midnight and onwards, the shift details I'm going to tell you. So I'll tell you the first trip which I did was at 0016. From Thursday I start doing the night jobs. Thursday I do night job, Friday I do, Saturday I do the night jobs. And because these 3 nights are like busy, I can say, and Sunday daytime, this is what I try to do. So I triggered the plan of mine to start the night jobs, and 0016 was the time when I got the first trip, and it was amount of £5 31 pence which I made, and the distance of the job was 0.6, and the time took me 3 minutes 22 seconds to do this job. It was a job from HA0 to HA0, means from Wembley to Wembley. So the next following short job started at 0046. Amount I got paid £4 30 pence. 0.9 mile of the job. It took me 3 minutes 25 seconds to do this job. Again, local job in Wembley. So the next job which I started was at 0057, £4 30 pence I got, and 1.6 mile of journey I completed in around 6 minutes, and it was of Wembley to Wembley job. So short jobs I've been doing. Following job which I did was at 111. I got 9 pound 8 pence, and it was 6 miles of journey. I completed in approximately 18 minutes, 17 minutes 59 seconds, means 18 minutes approximately. And I got this job from HA0 to the Brent Cross. Okay, Brent Cross, which is to know, the Edgeware sides, right? And guys, the next job which I got was at 0138. It was 4 miles of job, and amount I got paid £8 15 pence. It was 14 minutes of job, and the job was from Brent Cross area to Colindale. Okay, the next job which I got was at 0 to 32. It was £6 76 pence of job, and it was 3.5 miles which I covered, and it was 12 minutes of job from area of Colindale to HA8 Edgeware. Okay, so these areas are quite nearby, like Brent Cross, Colindale, Edgeware. Yeah. So the following job which I got was at 0 to 48. At 0 to 48 amount I got paid £6 52 pence, 4 miles of job, and it took me 11 minutes 56 seconds to do this job. It was from the area of Edgware to HA9 Wembley area. Okay, so I kept I mean, the jobs I've been getting was keeping me in North London. Okay, so let me tell you guys, so many short jobs as I'm showing you I have been doing, because the reason was from Thursday evening 2200 till midnight, and from midnight Friday, when the Friday starts, midnight till 4 a.m. I was getting 3 Uber Pro points for the each trip. So that was the main reason I was so happy to do this little job, so that I could complete the Uber Pro status of, which is a diamond drivers status. So when you get 1600 Uber Pro points, you get the diamond driver status. And for me it was more important to get to the diamond driver status, because then Uber was offering me the cash amount of £650 which I got. Okay, so I so anyway, this job is about 23rd of June, but on the date when it was 30th of the June, and morning time I completed 1600 Uber Pro points, and Uber obviously should be sending me £650 within this week, ongoing week, which is the following week. So yeah, when the July starts, so within 1 week they sent £650 cash, and I completed that target, and that was all because I was doing these little jobs during this week, which about which I'm telling you the details. Okay, my friends, so normally I'm taking the jobs which are like 10 pound to 20 pounds, in between, like this amount, or maximum even 20, 30, 40, whatever. But for me, doing these little jobs were like, so mandatory or so necessary. Okay, so that's why I had to do these jobs. All right, so anyway, enough explained all the scenario. So the further job which I got was at 312 amount. I got paid 7 pounds 56 pence. It was 3.6 mile of job. I did the job in 11 minutes 47 seconds. From the area of HA9 is Wembley to NW10 is Harlesden, or the Park Royal area. Okay, right. So the next job which I got at 312, sorry, 332, it was 38 pounds 11 pence of job. It was 19.4 mile of job. I covered in 1 hour 7 minutes, and this job was from NW10 to Hornchurch, means same area from Harlesden or Park Royal to Hornchurch. Hornchurch is far away in East London, so but it took me 1 hour 7 minutes to do the job. And obviously these people wanted me to stay at a pump, I mean at the services, so that they could buy some drink for them, obviously alcohol for them, and then I had to drop them off these customers. Okay, so guys, the following job which I took was at 5:20. So look at this, around I drop off these customers around 4:45, 4:50, let's say, because 1 hour 7 minutes of the job was around 4:40, I think. Yeah, around 4:40 I dropped off these customer, but till 5:20 I don't have a job. So the next job I got at was 5:20, because I been going towards the area of E14, which is Isle of Dogs, and all the East London was sleeping. I let the East London sleep because there were no jobs for me. So I come all the way from east side to East London, which is E14 area of Isle of Dogs, my favorite place where I normally get a lot of jobs. Okay, so did drive to this place, and as I reached there in Isle of Dogs, I got the next job at 5:20, and it was 10 mile of job which I got. And this job was from E14 to W2 Paddington. Dropped off this customer at Paddington. It was 15 pounds 13 pence of job. I got 5 pound tip from this guy, so the amount I got paid was 20 pounds 13 pence, and I was in the area of Paddington, right? So 5:20, and this job was of 42 minutes, means by 6 o'clock I was in the area of Paddington. Okay, my friends, so look at that. The next job which I started was at 6:54. So it's like 1 hour of break, I can say that, which I took. And this job I got was from area of Kensington, and it was a job from Kensington to Heathrow Terminal 5, and this was 14.6 mile of job. I did in 22 minutes 55 seconds. Amount I got paid 20 pounds 33 pence. See the let me do the comparison between these two jobs. The last job which I did was 20 pound 13 pence, took me 42 minutes to do it, and the following job which I did from Kensington to Terminal 5 only took 22 minutes 55 seconds, like half of the time it took me to do this job. Because look at this was 14.6 mile, but it involved going through that M4 motorway, and I was getting the speed of 40 mile per hour, plus I was getting the speed of 70 miles per hour at some point. And because of that I was so quick to do this job. It was such a nice strategic job. But the which I did 10-mile job from Isle of Dogs to Paddington, it took 42 minutes. It was like a early morning, no traffic at all, but still it took me so much time. So whenever you are crossing zone 1 areas, there are so many traffic lights which involve, and for that reason the journey time is always longer. I had to cross the zone 1 from east side to the west side. So generally it takes 20 to 25 minutes to cross zone 1 from one end to other end, because the reason is there are so many traffic lights. You have to stop at the so many places, and this is without the traffic. So imagine when there is a lot of traffic, how much time it generally take. Even double, like instead of 20-25 minutes, to it goes the time goes to even 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Okay, so I love dogs to zone 1 took me 20 minutes to reach, and from zone 1 area such as Tower Bridge to this Paddington area, it took me extra 20-25 minutes. So that's why it's never so much ideal to cross the zone 1 areas anyway. But still, we have to take the jobs, because sometimes there are no jobs. So any job you get which is giving you money, like, we should always appreciate it. Like 20 pound, 30 pound money in 40 minutes, 42 minutes, still it's worth it. Okay, so thanks to this guy who sent me the tip in the second last job, which I did, and I got 20 pound 13 pence from that job. Anyway, let's move on further ahead, and already so much discussion, sorry about it. So guys, the following job which I did was at 7:33. It was 7 pounds 52 pence of job. It was from the area of Hayes to TW6 is terminal 3. Okay, so Hayes to again been to terminal. So from when I dropped off the customer, which I dropped off at terminal 5. So from terminal 5, I've been going towards terminal 2 and 3, and then I've been going towards Hayes, and I got this job, and then I dropped off this customer at terminal 3. So this is what I do whenever I go to terminal 5. I make my route towards terminal 2 and 3, and then I go towards Hayes. So if you want to follow the same pattern, you can just type Hayes railway station over the Waze map or Google map, whatever, and you should be going through terminal 2 and 3. Okay, and that's what I do generally. So when I reached to Hayes, I got the job to terminal 3, and then the following job which I got, right. So look at this, guys. uh, During the first Heathrow job, I didn't get the consecutive job. Okay, because I got obviously Uber Pro status of platinum. I was supposed to get the next consecutive job, and sometime uh, the Uber doesn't give you. Okay, sometime, because obviously there depends, it is not busy time, then you don't get the right. So as I take this job from area of Hayes to the terminal 3, so I got the next consecutive job which I took. Actually, it was from terminal 3. Okay, and to WD3 Rickmansworth. So I got other jobs also, like which were taking me towards central London. I didn't take it because it's the start of the Saturday morning, and it could be busy, and I doubt it. And plus I wanted to take strategic job. Okay, and in the way when I was coming from area of Kensington towards the Heathrow, I did see there was long queue over the M4, because the traffic was just so much slow or stuck while going towards the central London from the Heathrow to the central London. That side M4 was damn busy, so that's why I knew that it doesn't worth it to go towards central London, and I skipped like one or two jobs which were taking me towards central London, and then I got this WD3 Rickmansworth job. And this is the area Rickmansworth, which is like right next to Watford. And I got the job at 7:46. Amount I got paid 27 pounds 83 pence, and it was 16.5 miles of job, and I did this job in 29 minutes and 20 seconds. Right, my friend, got paid 27 pounds 83 pence from this job. So the following job which I did was at 8:19. Amount I got paid 4 pound 94 pence, 1.3 mile, 5 minutes 47 minutes time, and it was local job in Rickmansworth, WD3 to WD3. So as the morning time started, like 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., I started to taken even the short jobs to just to get the Uber Pro 3 point for the each trip. Following job which I took was at 8:27, and amount I got paid 4 pounds 94 pence, and it was 1.8 mile of job, and I completed this job in 8 minutes 51 seconds. It was a job from WD3 area to the area of Watford WD18. Okay, my friends. So guys, as I reached Watford, there were no jobs. I remember it. So from Watford, I again started going towards this Rickmansworth area. Instead of going from Watford to the area of Harrow, I choose to go to Rickmansworth again because I wanted to get the. I knew that if I don't get jobs in Watford, possibly there are more chances I get from Rickmansworth, because I've been getting 2 3 jobs already from that area. So I thought it is busy there. So my idea was really good. So at the time of 8:55, I got the job of WD3, which is Rickmansworth, to the area of Hemel Hempstead. Okay, quite a decent job I got, and it was 11.6 mile of job. The amount I got paid £17 47 pence in 27 minutes and 5 seconds. Okay, it was such a decent, nice job. So the following job which I took was at 10:41, and it was 6.1 mile of job. 6.1 mile of job, and it's the amount I got paid £10 26 pence, and this job was done in 20 minutes 26 seconds, and this job was from Watford to Northolt. Okay, so I was putting the destination towards my home, right, and which is in UB3, right. So I put the destination and I started to get the jobs which took me that side. Okay guys, so from Watford to Northolt I arrived, and then at 11:13 I got the next job, little job, £4 48 pence I got paid, and it was 1.8 mile of job. It was from Northolt to Northolt, UB5 to UB5. So the following job I got was at 11:23. Amount I got paid £4 30 pence, 1.5 mile of job. 1.5 mile of job I did in 8 minutes 35 seconds. UB5 to UB4, like Northolt to area of Hayes. Okay, so the next job which I got was at 11:32. Amount I got paid £7 32 pence, 2.9 mile of job, and I did in 16 minutes 44 seconds. It was a job from UB5 area to UB1, means North Hall to the South Hall area. So right, so guys, this was the job which I finished at around 11:48, means 11:32 was the pickup time. So around 11:48 I finished this job, and yeah, so this shift was over that time. Okay, but obviously for the full Friday earnings I have to count the evening jobs as well. So evening shift which I started, it was at 23:26, and amount I got paid £4 30 pence. It was zero point 0.4 mile of job, and the minutes took me 2 minutes 39 seconds to do this job. It was from UB2 to UB1, and the following job which I got was at 23:42. Amount I got paid £4 62 pence, 2 mile of job, and it took me 8 minutes 37 seconds to do this job. It was from UB2 to TW5, is the Hounslow area. Okay, so the following job which I got was at 23:58. Amount I got paid £6 18 pence, and it was 2.1 mile of job. I completed in 8 minutes 10 seconds. It was from the area of UB2 to TW5. Okay, again from South Hall to Hounslow. So this whole Friday shift was over. So I'll tell you that in 11 hour 30 minutes the first shift was done. The following jobs which I told you just right now, which started around midnight, it was from which started at 23:26. It took me 30 minutes to do the last 3 jobs. Yeah, around that much, maybe 5-10 minutes are up and down. So if I count it all together, it makes 12 hours, okay, of the complete shift. And my friends, total mileage which I just counted is around 141 miles, 140 miles to do the whole jobs, and 1 mile just to get back to home. So mileage was 141 mile, and the job time was around 12 hours, and the amount I total just the earning is £234 71 pence. Okay, my friends, this is what I counted. When you divide this amount with with the shift hours which I put, which was 12 hours, it makes 19 pounds 55 pence per hour for this shift. And before go just finishing this vlog, I'll tell you that I have been doing so little short jobs. Obviously you guys know why I did it. And it was the day of 23rd June. By the again I'll tell you, when it was the 30th of June, I completed 1600 the Uber Pro points, and my mission was completed. I was so happy. And guys, that's why during this whole week earnings you are listening to so many short jobs. So but my aim is always to target the longer jobs. I skip generally normally short jobs, but I take normally the longer jobs. So anyway, I'll keep telling you the earnings about this whole week, because I am committed to show you what I did during this week. Okay, my friends. So I know it's so much time already have taken of yours, and whoever is listening me till now, I highly appreciate you. You guys definitely want to learn so many things, I know. And following my vlogs means that you already know so many things. Okay, you know which areas are better, which areas could be better at what time, I can say that. And plus in this whole shift I told you that I've been to Hornchurch and no jobs at all. So I moved towards Isle of Dogs. So when you know what you are doing over the roads, it means you can make better money. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Some areas are quiet, so you don't have to stay there. So if you don't want to take the break, just start moving towards the busy area, I can say you that. Okay. So let me tell you about some tips. Few areas which are busy in East London are Canning Town, is Stratford, is Isle of Dogs, and these are three very vibrant areas. Okay, my friends. So if you are living far away in east side, like in Hornchurch, for example, in Rumford, or those kind of the side which are sometimes very quiet, so you should come to these areas I'm telling you about and start earning money from them, from these areas. And I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So this was the strategy for the, I think, the East London the drivers. So guys, thank you so much for listening to me right now, and I'll speak to you in the next vlog, where I'll tell you about the Saturday jobs. Okay, my friends. So until the next time, bye bye. Thank you so much.